So I got a request from some of the subscribers to explain or go through our sorting techniques. So here's a quick video that I can take you through how we have sorted the pieces. So over on this side, on the right hand side of the table, we have all the plate parts. So the 1x plates, or as my kids call them, strippy parts. These are the smooth plates, smooth 1x plates in the second bin. Over here is the 2x2, 2x3, and 2x4 plates. This is a pretty full bin, as we have a bunch of these parts that probably needs to be broken down further. Then we have the 2x6s and higher parts over here. We have two bins like that because once again we have a lot of 2x6 and larger plates. Then we have the 6x6 plates, which is also getting full now. And we have the 8x8 plates over here. And then we have the 4x4 to 4x plates. This is a wider or a taller bin, as you can see here, because we have a lot of pieces that fit into this bucket. Moving over. This is the front of the Lego table, where we have on the right hand side, we have all the auto parts related bins. So the first set of bins that you see on the left hand side are all the wheels and axle bins, and then we have them sorted into small, medium, and large. So over on the small side, these are all of our small wheels and axles. Then we have the medium wheels and axles, and then we have the large wheels and axles. My kids told me that they had counted all the wheels that we have, and we have over about 600 plus sets of wheels. Over in the middle, we have the auto parts. This is where all the windshields and seats and steerings and everything go. This is the other auto parts bin, which is used for storing all the miscellaneous auto-related parts. And then we have the circle pieces. These are the small circle pieces. And then over at the bottom right, we have the large circle pieces. These are all the circular plates as well, the semicircles and quarter rounds and everything included in here. Then we have two wing bins. One is the smaller wing plates, the thinner wings, and then we have the larger wings on the right hand side. Moving on, this is where our generic blocks, the Lego basic building blocks are. These are the 32-gallon bins that needs to be broken down, but right now it's just holding all of our basic blocks in the middle. Over on the left hand side of the front of our Lego table, we have all the home related parts. So over on the left, starting off with the doors and windows parts, these are in here. Then we have the panel pieces, and then over in the middle, or at the bottom I mean, we have the fences and stairs and slides and all the other miscellaneous parts there. In the middle at the top, this is where the 1x1 plates live. My kids called this the chiclet bin because these are like the smallest parts that we have for Lego. In the middle, we have the side stud bin. So this includes all the parts that have side studs, basically. And then at the bottom, these are all the parts which we call the ruggy parts, which is basically all the parts that have texture in them. Over at the top, these are all the clips, the pieces that have little clips or hooks attached to them. In the middle, we have the arches, and then at the very bottom, we have the vegetation bin, which also doubles with our animals and birds and all the other creatures in here. Moving over to the left hand side, this is where all of the more advanced parts come in. So over on the left, we have the Technique small parts. Then we have the Technique's wheels and gears, or the gears and axles, I mean. Then we have the Technique beams on the left. This is where all the slopes are, the large slopes. This is the auto parts bin, boats and accessories. This is where the Technique beams are. And lastly, we have the ball joints over here. everybody has this miscellaneous, which is what we call the odd parts bin, which is like parts that are hard to explain and hard to fit everywhere else. They end up in this bin. And then we have the accessories bin. So this is where all the knickknacks and stuff that, the small parts that you typically put in minifigures and stuff fall together. So that's our, high level, that's where our Lego table is. What I've not covered is our minifig display, which we are still working on. And then we also have a slope bin, which is not part of this setup just yet. Let me show you the other side of my Lego table. There's a lot of space in here. That this is an unsorted Lego bin, and then there's a bunch of unsorted parts or boxes that are sitting below the Lego table that are currently out of sight and out of mind to make the room a little bit neater. Thank you very much for watching.